and welcome to Drawing Furry Friends of the Saints. In this episode, we will be drawing the otter who was friends with Saint Cuthbert of Lindisfarne. Saint Cuthbert was known for being close with animals and nature. Once, while Saint Cuthbert was visiting a monastery, one of the monks noticed him sneaking away each night and decided to follow him to find out what he was doing. The monk discovered that Saint Cuthbert waded into the sea up to his neck and stayed there until morning. In the morning, he returned to shore and several otters ran over to him, warmed his feet, and tried to dry him with their fur. When they finished, they got a blessing from him and returned to the water. Now, before we begin our drawing, you will need a piece of paper, a pencil, a black or dark colored marker, and whatever else you would like to color and finish your drawing. If at any point in the video you need to catch up, don't be afraid to pause and then start again when you are ready. Let's begin with the otter's head. You will want to start a little closer to the right side of your paper to make room for the rest of the otter's body. Start by drawing a circle for the otter's head. Next, let's draw a diamond shape in the middle of the circle. Draw a V shape, and then an upside down V on top. Add a short line coming down from the bottom of the V and a curved line down and all the way around to touch the side of the nose. Draw a curved line on the other side to finish his cheeks. Next, draw a U shape from the bottom of one cheek to the other to make his chin. Moving above the mouth and nose you just drew, let's draw 2 circles for his eyes. Add short lines at the bottom of the eyes to give his eyes some extra kindness. And then add 2 short little eyebrows slanted in the same direction as the lines you drew under his eyes. Next, let's draw 2 little curved lines on either side of the head. Make sure to draw these more to the side of the head rather than directly on top of his head. To finish off drawing his head, let's add some long lines for his whiskers. Be sure to give him whiskers on both sides of his cheeks. Now, let's start drawing the otter's body. From the right side of the bottom of his head, draw a straight line down. Add another line on the other side to draw the otter's neck. Since the otter is laying in the water, draw this line shorter. Add a curved C shape to begin his arm. Curve the line a little at the end and draw a straight line up. Finally, add one more short diagonal line to finish the otter's first arm. Now let's begin the second arm. Moving to the bottom of the other neckline, draw a short diagonal line. This will help make his arm look like it's curved. From the end of that line, leave about 2 or 3 fingers width of space and draw a long diagonal line looping it around like a candy cane. I know it looks a little funny, but let's leave that arm for now and head back to the other arm. About halfway down the arm, draw a straight line across for his belly. Next, let's add the otter's feet. Otters have webbed feet, which can sometimes look like fins. So, starting a little lower on the line you drew for his belly, let's draw a slightly curved line up and then back down to make his first foot. Moving over a little to the left, draw a line curving the opposite direction and a little line back down to connect his feet together. Finally, let's add 3 short diagonal lines to show his toes and 2 short lines to each of his paws to make his fingers. Now, since this otter is floating in the sea, our last step is to add some waves. Beginning from the left side of your paper, draw a wavy line to the edge of his foot. Next, add some waves from the top of his front foot to his arm. Then add a wavy line from his neck to the right edge of your paper. Now, let's add some waves in front to make the otter look more like he is floating. Starting on the left side of your paper, draw another wavy line across your page. This time, you'll notice I drew a different kind of wavy line. Anytime your wavy line runs into your otter, skip over the otter drawing and continue the line on the other side, just like this. If your line doesn't quite touch your otter drawing, you can always go back and make the lines longer to connect with your waves. Let's add one more wavy line across the bottom of your page. Finally, be sure to erase the extra lines in your otter's ears. You can finish your drawing using whatever art supplies you'd like to color in your otter in the wavy sea. And just like that, you've drawn the otter who was friends with Saint Cuthbert of Lindisfarne. Thanks for drawing with me today. I hope you're inspired to continue drawing furry friends of the saints. May the Lord bless you and keep you always.